So now you all probably have a big black box or something that you're going to have to click in order to see what's going on, just to let us know that you know that it's being recorded. So, can I get that off of here? And it's noon, and so now we are going to get started. Let me move my camera this way so I'm looking at you guys and not off to the side. So hello everybody, thank you for being here today on our Swim to the Moon pre-race meeting. My name is Eva Solomon and I am the race director. And we started doing this Zoom meeting thing before our races last year, when we were just getting back to racing after a little break from COVID. And we were not thrilled about having everybody crowded together. As you know, people who do our races, that we will have these meetings on the beach, mandatory meeting on the beach. We wanted to try to eliminate the crowd. So we had it on Zoom before the race. Well, everybody just loved it. And it turned out we had the Zoom meeting plus the meeting on the beach, and everyone really just liked, the more information, the better. So we stuck with it this year. And before all of the triathlons and before Swim to the Moon, we are doing the pre-race Zoom meetings. So thanks for being there. I hope you find it helpful. We have a lot of things to go over. And a couple things I want to talk about how this works. First of all, I like it when people have their cameras on, because my camera's on and you all are seeing me. It's great for me to be able to see some of your faces before race day. So please don't hesitate to turn on your camera. That said, I know many of you are probably sitting at work in offices and in situations where you can't do that, and I totally respect that as well. I have a whole presentation I'm going to go through. I know that you all have questions and we'll probably be popping them in the chat. In fact, I think there's a message in the chat right now. It's very hard for me to go through all of the things I want to go through and also manage the chat. So I do have some staff people who are on. They can't be on the whole time. They'll come on throughout and they will answer those chats when they can. And if they can't, at the very end, when I'm done going through all of the information, I will then be able to hop on the chat and answer questions for you all. So I am now going to share my screen with you. Hold on one second and move some things here. And that is not where I want to be. So give me a second. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back for a second. And we are going to try that one more time. Okay. So all you need to know about Swim to the Moon 2022. Okay, first thing, super important to know. We are having this event in the Pinckney State Recreation Area, specifically the Half Moon Lake Day Use Facility. So when you're driving out there at dark o'clock, you are going to look for a sign that says Half Moon Lake Day Use Facility in the Pinckney Recreation Area, and it will look similar to this sign you're seeing here. In order to get into any of our Michigan state parks, you need a recreation passport. Michigan state residents, most have that because you get that when you renew your car registration. The out of state, we have lots and lots of out of staters coming this weekend. You can pay the one-day fee of $10. And I believe they will not, if you're coming for packet pickup Saturday, they're okay. They're gonna let you in for the packet pickup and then just pay the one day on Sunday. One thing to know, it gets pretty crowded getting into the park. Sometimes they'll just wave cars on and then go through. And if you don't have a passport on your car, they may put something that looks like a ticket. It's not a ticket, it's just asking you to pay for that fee. So just be aware of that. We are going to be at 8725 Hinkard Road. If you are putting something in your GPS to find where we're going, don't put in Pinckney Recreation Area, put in this address because that will get you there. Contactless packet pickup. That's something we started last year and we are continuing it. We like it. When you registered for the race, you received an email confirmation, and in that confirmation email was a QR code. We know that probably many of you have no idea where that is. It comes confirmation good in the race, and that's fine. You should have received an email yesterday, maybe another one today. There'll be another one going out probably Thursday and Friday that also will have your QR code. So you don't have to go digging, looking for what was sent to you months ago. That will be coming to in another email. Also, there are instructions in the athlete guide that you've all received how to send it to yourself again. So do that, bring it out to the race. You may want to screenshot it and save it in your photos because cell phone service does not work all that well out at the lake. So you want to be prepared with that. If you don't have it, don't panic. We still will be able to find your information. This just keeps things much smoother. Saturday packet pickup is from 2 to 4. I believe there might be a place on the website where it says 1 to 4. That's okay. We'll be open at 1. You can come at 1. The official packet pickup is going to be 2 to 4. 1 o'clock, we will be there available to get you all set up. When you come to packet pickup, lots of things you're going to get. So here's a sample of the different shirts you're going to get. There are shirts for the 10K, for the 5K, and also for the 1.2 and the 0.5. We did it different this year. Rather than having all of the distance on every shirt, we have it race specific. So kind of excited about that. Some important things for you to know. You are going to get a gear check bag if you're in the 5K. That gear check bag is 18 by 20 inches, plenty of space to have all your stuff. You may not stuff a gym bag into this clear bag. This is the clear bag you're going to use to put whatever clothes you're wearing over your bathing suit. You'll put them in the clear plastic bag with the sticker that we give you. You will drop that off before you get in the water, and we will bring it over to Half Moon Beach for you. So it will be there when you finish the 5K. Only 5Kers will get this bag. If others would like to check a bag on the shores of Half Moon, it's not real common because your cars are right there, but some people like to check a bag, that's fine. At that spot, we will have the clear bags available for you, and then we'll have stickers and markers for you to write your number there. 10Kers, you get a special needs bag. It's a little bit smaller, 9.5 by 14 inches. And that is for you to put anything special that you may need when you come to the turnaround. So you're going to swim your 5K to North Star Reach. At that point, we will have your special needs bag there for you if you dropped it off with us, and you'll shout out your number getting out. We'll look for your bag and we'll have that for you. People put all sorts of things in there. Last year, we actually had a couple surprises because when we cleaned them up, someone had like a Darth Vader mask in there or something, and someone else had like a tambourine. So, hey, you know, whatever you may like at the turnaround, it's all good. The thing that you need to know, you can bring your special needs bag. You can drop it off at packet pickup on Saturday, and we'll have it there. And then race morning, you need to give it to us by 6 a.m. and then we will bring it over to North Star Reach for you. You're also going to get a swim cap. Really cool this year. We have these really nice Zone 3 silicone swim caps. I know some of you who are allergic to latex like to ask if you can bring your own silicone swim cap. No need, because we are providing those for you this year. They're really nice caps. On Saturday at 2:30, we have a swim clinic with Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson is an Olympic bronze medalist and the former mile open water swim champion for the country. So really good long distance swimmer. And every year he does an athlete briefing and a little swim clinic for everybody. So definitely come to that if you're able to. That's during packet pickup on Saturday. Body marking. We will have markers available for self body marking. There'll be some staff and volunteers there to help you, but that's something else we started during COVID, where people are just with good friends marking each other. Kind of hard to mark your own shoulder blade. We're there to help, but we'll have buckets of markers and lots of body marking going on. You mark on each arm and then on the back of each shoulder blade. Big question people ask, can I wear a wetsuit? You can wear a wetsuit if you're in the wetsuit division. We have a wetsuit division and a non-wetsuit division. The wetsuit division, you can wear a wetsuit up to 84 degrees, but it's competitive in that you will be timed, you will get your place, you'll get all of that. There are no awards for the wetsuit division. 10K. Lots of fun stuff to know for the 10K. 10K starts on the shores of Half Moon Lake. And this is a picture from Half Moon Lake. It's really beautiful in the morning. You can see a little bit of fog rising off of the lake. You will start there. Everybody comes to Half Moon Lake. It is going to be a time trial start. There also is an elite wave. The elite wave is the honor system, and the times that you need to be faster than are all in the athlete guide. If you look at the athlete guide under elite wave, all of that information is there. We will call up people choosing to be in the elite wave at the beginning, men and women together. You can come in, and then these swimmers will start in a mass start. Everybody in will get in one at a time, 3 seconds apart, and we will call you up just based on estimated times, men and women together, and you will go in one at a time, 3 seconds apart. As you can see, people are all eager to get in, and all sorts of ways to do that. The 5K. You will be taking a bus over to North Star Reach. So 10Kers will all be out swimming. And then the 5Kers at that time will start taking the bus over to North Star Reach. The first bus will depart at 5:45 a.m. The last bus will depart at 7 a.m. So you do need to get on that bus. There's no parking at North Star Reach. When you come over there, remember to bring your goggles. Remember to bring your swim cap. Remember to bring the chip that we give you to put on your ankle. Anything that you're going to want. It's going to be chilly in the morning, so have your warm clothes, and then remember to bring your bag check bag and your sticker to put everything in that bag and put that sticker on there, give it to us, and then we'll be bringing it back over to Half Moon to be there for you when you finish your swim. So this is North Star Reach. Everybody is there waiting. This is a fun time. We're watching the first 10Kers. So you'll all be there in North Star Reach waiting at the beach there while the 10Kers are coming from Half Moon. 10Kers will arrive, and that's where you'll get your special needs bag. You have the 5Kers there cheering you on. You see that big buoy there on the beach? You will get out and you will walk around that buoy. That's where we will time you to get your split, and then you'll get back in. So that's your time to get your special needs bag. We will have Gatorade and goo and water there for you when you get out. Again, you'll have your stuff from your special needs bag, get back in the water and excited to swim another 5K back the other way. So when that is happening, that's when 5Kers are dropping off the gear check bags. You can see these swimmers here with their bags and their stickers, getting it all ready to put in a box that's going to be labeled by number ranges so that we can organize it for you on the other side, putting that all in there and lining up to start getting in the water. And my thing is not, there it goes, it was not advancing. Then the 5K starts. So you have your elite wave getting in to start first. And then again, everybody's getting in one at a time and 3 seconds apart, swimming over to Half Moon. More people swimming over. It's a fun time. Everybody is ready. And then at 9:30, we have the 1.2 and the 0.5. Those races will start at Half Moon. So 5Kers are all swimming on their way. Everybody's on their way to Half Moon at this point. 10Kers have turned around. The 1.2 and the 0.5 start line will be beside the finish line. So you can kind of see where that arrow is, and the swimmers are starting there. So at about 9:15, we'll ask all of the 0.5 and the 1.2 swimmers to gather, and we'll go through all of the instructions that all of those swimmers need to know. And the 1.2 will go first, swim out to the buoy, around and back, and then the half mile will go afterwards, going out to their buoy and back. Everybody comes through the same finish line. So they'll go out and blend right back into all of the other swimmers coming back. Here is a map of what the whole thing looks like. I'll give you all a minute to look at that. You'll see here where I've been talking about the 10K start. And over here is North Star Beach. The 5K start. There are 2 aid stations. The first aid station is as you're leaving Half Moon Lake, right here, and it's shallow. You can stand and stop at that aid station. There will be water, Gatorade, and goo. You'll go through the channels here. The second aid station will be in Watson Lake, right about here. It'll be on a dock. There's a dock. Some nice people let us use their dock right about here. And then you'll go over here. You'll go under a bridge and you'll go through a culvert. One thing to know, last year we were surprised. For the first time, there was a very strong current in the culvert. So far this year, it's been okay. We'll keep an eye on it. And if there's the strong current again, we'll have extra boats there. You may want to walk. It may be actually not all that easy to walk, but just be aware that that is something that happens. So you'll have these 2 aid stations. If you're in the 10K, this is first mile, second mile. Your third aid station will be here at the turnaround, and then you'll have it here again, 4 and 5. For the 5K, you'll have 1 and 2, and then finish over here. The 1.2 and the half mile do not have an aid station. And you can see this map in the athlete guide and also on the website under course maps. So again, this is what the aid stations will be like. There's a dock for one of them. Sometimes there's a boat, sometimes there's not a boat, but you'll be able to stand and get to what you need at the aid station. Oh, one other thing I want to talk about with the culverts. You'll see here, the lane here. Last year, because of the current, we were not able to set that up. But if there is no current, you'll have this like lane lines here, and we ask you to stay to the right going out and back in. If we don't have the lane lines, there'll be extra boats there helping you get through. Again, we will have goo and Gatorade and water at the aid stations. So then when you come in, you will be coming to the finish line. We love the finish line. We love getting great finish line photos. You can see, like, we go through the year and just have so much fun seeing all of these finish line photos with arms up, and people are all excited coming to the finish. And it's just such a great feeling. You feel good with what we found, all these, fun photos. And then we go through Swim to the Moon finish photos. And this is what we get. People are looking at their watch and they're just kind of making their way through. And this is like, I was looking for a great finish photo for this presentation from Swim to the Moon and just didn't have it. So I challenge you, I should go back one to go back again. I challenge you to get me a great finish line photo from Swim to the Moon. I want to see arms up, looking up, because we know you're feeling that way, but we just have not been able to get that yet. But at the finish, 10Kers will get a finisher's towel. These towels are available for purchase for everyone else. 10Kers will get the towel at the finish, and everyone will get this beautiful carved wood medal that we're really excited about. I think those of you who have done this many years before, you all know we have the bag tags, which you've all been collecting, which are great. We decided to do something different this year and do these great wood medals. And we are just very excited about all of that. And that's all I've got for what to expect on Sunday at Swim to the Moon. At this time, let me look here and see if I can answer some questions here in our chat. And it looks like I did not have anybody in there answering questions. So Melissa Richardson, the water level, so far all good. As I said, so far no current, and unless we get a hard rain or something, I think we're okay, but we will check it, we will be on it, and we will take care of it if that is going on. Ken, there are bathroom facilities at North Star Beach. There will be plenty of portable toilets there, and sometimes they're nice enough to open the bathroom. It's year to year, depending upon what's going on at the camp. I don't know yet for this year, but there will be plenty of portable toilets for you. Hillary, if you can't make the swim clinic, can you swim in the lake to warm up? You can stay within the permanent buoys for warm up for both ends of the lake, both for Half Moon and North Star Beach. There's these white permanent buoys. You can stay within there for warm up. The buses depart every 15 minutes. That's a good question, because I guess I said when they start and when they end. And I guess I don't really say that because we shoot for 15 minutes. We have 3 buses going back, forth. So, we'll tell you 15 minutes, but it's kind of hard to stay right on that schedule. But that is the plan. At this time, there is the current, the last year there was, I don't even want to show you the videos. Everyone did great. It was kind of fun. It was a really crazy strong current going through the tunnel. The whole lake did not have a current. It doesn't. There is a current going in your favor from North Star Beach to Half Moon, but not anything significant. This current was a very small area that was very, very strong. In cases of inclement weather, our policy that we have had for many, many years that we do is we assess and we just keep making new decisions every 15 minutes. So if we've had thunder and lightning, we wait 15 minutes, we wait 15 minutes, we wait 15 minutes, and we keep doing that until we either can proceed with the event or decide on a time that eventually we do have to cancel. That has never happened. That cancellation's never happened, but that's what we do. We assess every 15 minutes. We will not have the event if there's lightning. Water temperature has been hovering between 75 and 78. If you cannot make Saturday packet pickup, you can pick up your packet Sunday morning. It should have all of that listed in the athlete guide. If you go to swimtothemoon.net and click athlete guide at the top, you'll see all of the packet pickup information where it gives the times of both Saturday and Sunday morning. What does pick it? It's 9:15. We'll have to look at that. I think that the 7:15 might have been someone copied it over from something where it ended at 7:15 or a typo, I don't know, but it's 9:15 because it stays open for the 1.2 and the 0.5. Look in the athlete guide. If you look at the schedule, the daily schedule, that probably is going to be the most up to date. But we'll make sure wherever it says 7:15, we'll fix that. The 1.2 mile, we don't know yet exactly what you're going to be citing to turn around. We'll let you know that day. Those decisions need to be made during setup because sometimes there's reasons we have to use one buoy over another. The options would be perhaps a turtle or a unicorn or a tall can buoy. Those are the different things that we would have out there. Sometimes I think we might have a flamingo, something like that, big duck, anything like that. But we'll let you know. There is a mandatory meeting on the beach at 9:15 before the 1.2 mile starts. And that's when we'll tell you which buoy to use for turnaround. The water temperature right now is somewhere between 75 and 78. If you want to have a spectator out there, they cannot be at North Star Beach unless they are an official volunteer. They can sign up to be an official volunteer, and in that case, they can be at North Star Beach. I see Elise answered some questions here. You can wear personal swim buoys. Anybody can wear one. That's not a separate division or anything. Thanks for answering questions, Chris. Yeah, packet pickup Saturday is from 1 to 4. And I see now I have other people. I've got Elisa and Chris helping me out. Thank you. Are there any other questions? Feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question if you would like to. I'm scrolling through. Terry Bond Manville, hello.
I have a question.
Yes.
This is Nancy. For people like me who just have some moderate visual disability, that's what I was asking about with the buoys. And I'm interested to know how we will be guided out to whatever buoy we used to turn around. Will there be people showing us? This is
for the 1.2?
Yeah.
So at the start, we will let you know which buoy you're turning around, and it'll be obvious. It won't be like turn at the 5th orange buoy. It won't be anything like that. It will be a big unicorn. It will be a big duck. It'll be a big turtle. It'll be a can buoy, something like that, that we won't know until we're setting up on Saturday. So we'll let you know that. If you need additional guidance, let us know and we can help with that. But that would be something that would have to be, pre-arranged, where you could have your own kayak person or something helping you. There are lifeguards there and there are people who are helping, and they'll be keeping an eye. And if someone's off course, they show you where to go. But if you want a kayak helping you, you can let us know and we can make that happen.
Oh, thank you. Are there buoys that we follow to get out to the really big buoy?
Yes. There will be buoys all along. There'll be orange sighting buoys and then certain buoys that indicate turning.
Oh, okay. So the orange buoys you follow until you get to the big buoy that is for you.
Exactly. You'll see it'll be something different. So even if you have, trouble with your vision, but if you can see the color or something, you'll be able to see, oh, this one is different. I'll turn here.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure. Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Any other questions? You showed up big on the screen.
I thought I did, and then I just realized I haven't. I should unmute. I should mute myself.
You can talk. Do you have a question? Any questions?
No, I think you answered it. I asked about the buoy just because I haven't been doing as much open water, so I'm a little nervous. And I thought, well, okay, I just know that's attached, and if I get a cramp, that kind of thing. So
yeah, I highly encourage wearing swim buoys. I would. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
There are a couple in the chat about swimsuits, and I'd be interested to hear your answers to that.
Oh, more questions here. Okay. Yeah, we need, it's somewhere on the website, I believe. There are the guidelines for the swimsuit. It's, we use FINA, the most updated FINA recommendations. And I think they have to be above the knee, below the neck, something like that. I don't remember all of the details, but what you can't, I mean, usually you're going to be fine. You can't wear any of those like fancy high tech, make you faster kind of suits that are not legal in competitive swims, basically. But if you Google FINA swimsuit rules, you'll know. But you're probably okay. You can put a phone and keys in your bag. It's, and we do keep it secure, but we're not responsible for lost items. Rash guard is fine because a rash guard does not aid your swimming or make you swim faster. So that is fine.
Great.
And I think spectators at Half Moon is fine. Oh yeah, we love spectators. The more the merrier. Have people there, give them cowbells, keep them there cheering you on. At North Star Reach, there is not enough parking. So spectators cannot go there unless they are a volunteer. I thought there was a desire to have non-orange swim buoys. There is. We do not, all of our buoys, our sighting buoys are orange. For that reason, when you wear a safer swimmer, it cannot be orange. It needs to be yellow or pink or another color. The cutoff time for the 10K and 5K, for the 10K, you have to make it to North Star Reach in 3 hours, or else we will bring you back on the bus. And I think that's all posted. If you look in the FAQs, there's a question, what is the cutoff time? And that is in there for all of the races. Anything here that I did not answer?
I have a question. In the smaller lakes, are there also going to be the orange guide buoys, or is it? Oh, okay. Okay.
There are orange buoys all along. And we are going to attempt in Half Moon to put lights on the buoys because of the possibility of fog. So it's not the easiest thing to do. So I'm not going to promise that the lights are going to be there, but we're going to do our best to attach lights to them. We've tried years. What's that?
Sorry, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I am trying to decide about the elite start and then the time trial start. What is your advice? I do believe I could do it in 1 hour 20. What is the advantage, disadvantage? For
the advantage is if you want the head-to-head competition, you want to know who's around you. If you're going and you want to be, top 10, you're going to want to swim with that front pack. That's the reason to have that. And it's totally honor system. That's how you want to swim and you want those people. If you're somebody who wants to get in and say, stay away from me, everybody stay away from me. I'm swimming a 5K by myself. I'm good. Then do the time trial.
So then if the time trial, you can kind of seed yourself then based off of.
Yeah. And the same thing.
You're going to swim.
You're not going to be alone. You certainly won't be alone. Ask anyone who's done the race before, but you'll just all self-seeding, get in when you think it's your time to get in.
And then what is the time difference between the elite start and then the time trial start?
It'll depend on the 10K. So what we do, the 10Kers come and they go around and they're getting back in. So we do our best to have the 5Kers start with similar pace swimmers heading back on the 10K.
Okay.
So I can't give you an exact time, but we kind of eyeball it. So as soon as that back is coming back on the 10K, that elite wave will start.
Okay. And then you'll be able to start when your chip starts. That's when your time starts.
You'll cross them out when you start. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Any other questions from anybody?
I couldn't find where it was that it said, what the time limit for completing a 1.2 mile, was.
There's no cutoff for the 1.2,
Okay,
just the 5K and the 10K.
okay, great.
Okay,
So if I do a 1.2 and it takes me at least an hour and a half, I'm still okay, right?
you're fine. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
be there.
Thank
We
you.
will be there for you. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I say no time cutoff for the 1.2, if you take 3 hours, we might start cleaning up the buoys, but yeah, there's plenty of time for the 1.2 and the 0.5.
Great, thank you. Somebody,
James, do you have a question? You got to unmute yourself.
Sorry, Eva, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry I'm late. A question you probably asked this, what is being served at the aid stations this year?
Water, Gatorade, and goo.
Goo this year. All right.
Yes, I
Thank
don't
you.
know the flavor. I think salted caramel. And
All right. Thank you.
sure. Any other questions
Hello,
for anybody?
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Great. Sorry I got on late, but
Okay.
we didn't hear if there was a discussion about inclement weather on Sunday.
Yeah, I did mention that because someone had asked about that. One thing, being Wednesday, I mean, we watch the weather very closely, so we
Sure.
see what's up. Being Wednesday, we don't put too much into it yet because so much can change between now and then. But our general policy is when there are thunderstorms, we pause for 15 minutes and we wait in 15-minute increments until we have to make a final decision to either go along with the event, or what has never happened ever is cancel the event. But we are on it, and that's the plan. We just, we wait every 15 minutes. It won't be rescheduled because we can't do that. But we do our best to work with what we've got if that happens.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Any other questions from anybody?
Actually, I just want to make sure I have it right. At 2:30, we can go to the pre-meeting on Saturday with the one swimmer, right? that correct?
With 2:30, Chris Thompson will give an athlete briefing and a little swim clinic. And I encourage anybody who's available to go because it's special to get that kind of coaching. And Chris can tell you all about the event. He's done it almost every year, not every year, and won it almost every year, not every year. And I think he might be on here because he had answered a question. But yeah, so that's a 2:30 at Half Moon, and I'll be there for part of it as well to talk about the course. And at that time, we'll have the buoys out, so we'll be able to give you more information about what buoy to look for a turnaround.
Okay, good.
Does anybody else have any questions?
no, but this is my first one. I'm getting really, really excited.
Oh, good. It's a lot of fun. Any pointers from anybody who's done it many times for first timers?
Have fun.
Yes. Have fun.
And what mile is she doing? What are you doing for the first time?
1.2.
Well, I'll be around there, and I haven't done it in a few years, and it is fun, even if you got a little lost. Still fun. You always go back to the beach. You always make it back.
It's not that big of a lake. You can't get too lost.
No, you can.
And we have really cool merchandise. That's what actually next door, Lisa's working on. Look at this cool sweatshirt that she just gave me.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, we got fun stuff going on. Working on t-shirts right now and just getting everything set for you guys. Thanks for the thumbs up, James. All right. So if there's no more questions, I'm going to go back to work, and I'll let all the rest of you go back to work. Thank you for all the thumbs up, and congrats to all of you who signed up for your first open water swim. Very exciting. And first 5Kers, that's a big feat. You know, when I very first started this, I thought, really, is anyone ever going to do a 5K swim? You know, I organized a lot of runs, but will they really come do a 5K swim? And they did. And then I got asked to do a 10K. I said, you're crazy. We'll get like 10 people. And oh, wow, it's great. I know I've done the 5K. I've never done the 10K, but it's great. So I look forward to seeing all of you on Saturday and or Sunday. Be there both days. And I hope we've answered your questions. I hope I don't know if there's new ones in here. I don't think so. Can you eat from your swim buoy? You can. People put food in there for sure. So, as far as changing distances, you can do that morning. Just make sure and let somebody know. No problem. And yeah, you can do that online as well. You may have the race is full right now, so you may have trouble changing online by yourself because I think it's telling you it's full, so it doesn't let you change distances. But you can do it when you get there at the race. We'll keep a list and let the timer know. That's all. All right. Last chance for questions, you guys. All right. Well, happy taper and no rain until Monday. And we will see you this weekend. Goodbye.
Great. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.